Greetings everyone, this is Scott over here at the Crypto Dojo. I hope you are having a fantastic week so far. I know it's kind of been a bloodbath this past weekend, but that's okay. We're like all storms, this too shall pass. So before we begin, I just want to remind everyone I'm not a financial advisor. I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold any crypto project. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, and never take the word of anyone when it comes to your money, especially now. So I want to do a review of Gala Games' Superior. They had an public alpha playtest last week that concluded, and I had an opportunity to get on and play, and I want to share with you my thoughts, what I liked about it, things that I think they can improve on. And I'm really excited because I think this game has tons of potential, just like all of Gala Games' games that they have in development through themselves or through other developers. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so Gala Games is Superior. Now, this is developed not by Gala Games, but by a company called Drifter. And this is a third-person co-op shooter game. And you're there basically killing off evil superheroes, taking their power and, leveling yourself up. And there's so many different things with this game that I really enjoyed, where you can go in and create challenges, you can create your own rooms, invite people in, or you could get dropped in to another room where you're all kind of co-oping, you're working together. This was a public alpha playtest, which basically it's the last stage or stages before their official launch. Playtests are designed for the developers to know what works, what doesn't, what improvements need to be made, and is there any bugs, any kinks that need to be worked out, and taking feedback from the players and from the communities, getting an idea of, okay, well, what can we do better to make this game more playable and more fun? So, of course, with any of the videos that I do, especially when it comes to playtest reviews, I'm going to share with you what I liked about it, what I think could be improved upon, and what I'm looking forward to most of this game. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you like any of the content, please like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. It's a small click for you, but it's a big deal for us and our small channel, and I would be personally grateful. First off, you're basically, every time you get killed off, and you're going to get killed off a lot, you get dropped back in with nothing. It's almost like you're starting over again. You're acquiring powers, you're gathering weapons. That's not my wheelhouse. I love games like that. Now, I have to tell you, I did have one issue that was recurring with this game. One, it's for a PC, so it's not Mac compatible, but I have to share this also, that a lot of these games I'm starting to see that they're creating Mac versions for and mobile versions for. So definitely, there's a lot of room for improvement that they are working on. And I know a couple of videos ago I was saying I wish they would do that. They are. And so I'm really excited to see when that happens. But for the time being, it's on PCs. Now, I didn't have any sort of a game controller, so I used my keypad on my wife's Windows laptop. Now, I think due to the lower level version of this laptop, I was having a really hard time working on the controls and movement. There was a lot of things that it was pausing quite a bit, and there were times that I would get frustrated because I saw the potential in this game. And I see the potential in this game. I probably played, probably about 3 or 4 hours tops. But when I did play, and when I was able to adjust the resolution, which was a thing because, everything was set at the highest levels, resolution, graphics, everything. I went in and put everything down as low as I could, so that way that would hopefully, at least I thought, would work a little bit more better functionality, and it did. By me doing that, I was actually able to play it a lot better. That wasn't pausing, it wasn't glitching as much. I was still having issues with turning and moving, so that was an area that I don't think it has anything to do with the game. I think that has everything to do with my technology. And other than that, that was really the only challenge that I had. Of course, what I did really appreciate, and I've been saying this, is how I really would like to have PDFs tutorials for new gamers, for people who don't play games, because we want mass adoption. We don't want to get just the hardcore gamers, right? You guys, right? You're watching this? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about people who want to get involved in this, what do you want to call it, play to earn model, or the Web3 gaming, which is going to be the future of gaming, I feel. And getting mass adoption means getting people who are not full-blown gamers. And I think that what I liked a lot about this, about Superior, was that there was tutorials. It gave you a story. It gave you an idea instead of just dropping you in and figure it out. They gave you controls. Like if you're on a PS4 controller, they gave you controls to do this or to do that. If you're on a keypad, or excuse me, a keyboard, which I was, like different letters would determine, like, you're going to go forward, you're going to jump, you're going to do this, spacebar. And I had that in front of me, so that way I was able to get an idea of what to do, how to access certain things, and that really made a big difference. And this, I felt, was really laid out. I loved the way they had that mapped out, so you knew exactly how to do it, what to do, and kudos. So I really like the fact that they are taking their time and making games. As I said before, Gala is about making games fun, as opposed to going right in and just going to play to earn, and the games are boring. And I also really appreciate that they're doing third-person shooters. You're having co-ops, not just card games. I've said this from previous videos that I'm not a big fan of card games, even though a lot of people are, and that's great. But I like the diversity that Gala is doing with creating with their infrastructure. They have, I believe, 14 or 15 games that I'm seeing that are in development. And a lot of them are going to be, they're browser based, they're PC based, they're going to be Mac based. So it's going to be hitting everyone. And this is just my opinion, even though we're in a horrendous market right now, if you have not looked at Gala Games, you really should, because I think that they are going to be a leader in Web3 gaming, especially when we come out of this bear market into our next bull cycle. Look out, because they have their infrastructure is incredible. Their ecosystem is great. They're developing. They have so many different things in the pipeline, and I just really think that from a standpoint of looking at how Gala Games is taking their time, and I think they're doing everything right. I really appreciate the time and the diligence that they're taking. My only suggestion would be let's make some of those NFTs a little bit more economical, make it a little bit more feasible for people to actually purchase an NFT without, even if you go to OpenSea. So now I'm going down a rabbit hole, so hang with me. So on, like, say, The Walking Dead, you can purchase digital assets, and they're yours, of course, on Gala Games' website, or you can go to OpenSea and you can purchase an NFT from OpenSea. You just got to make sure you see that blue check mark, right? So you know that it's official. But I would really like to see all Web3 gaming really make it more economical for players to be able to afford digital assets. Start off with a certain price and then you work your way up. But I think that will all come, and I really appreciate the fact that they are creating games that are fun to play first. That's the most important thing. Make it fun to play, make it so, and then if there's any way that you can earn, crypto from that, great. But I think in the beginning, not a whole lot of people really may care about that. And with these kinds of games too, you don't have to pay. You can play for free. There's a play for free model that you can do, so you don't have to buy the NFTs. So I really feel that Gala is on its way to becoming a leader in Web3 gaming. I really like the fact that they are hitting different interests for people. And there's a ton of other games that I am looking forward to get involved in their playtest and see what they have to offer. So Have you played Gala Games' Superior? Were you part of their alpha playtest last week? If you were, drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought was like the coolest part of it. And hey everyone, thank you so much. And remember, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps.